and 4 to Liquid's favor.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's got to be one of the best win rates against OG. That's pretty nuts.
I mean, that is an insane. Like, I was just going through it, and I was like, I know Liquid has beat OG a number of times, but
different times, different teams.
yeah.
This is the matchup to watch right here. Thompson versus Sumail in the 1v1. We've seen Sumail in his Morphling a couple times so far. And I'm not shocked that Tiny was just straight up picked immediately by OG. We saw this yesterday. Yeah, they lost, but Miracle on Tiny did have a great performance. I expect the same out of Thompson today.
We had that discussion that one time Sumail got smashed really hard, you know? Said he was going to be playing a bunch of pubs perhaps as a result, and I way Sumail saying like, no, I'm going to be able to take Thompson in this mid lane matchup. Like, don't worry about just giving him this very scary hero. No time walk. They're going to go for it. The skewer dodged by Ana, but it doesn't matter. His cover. Yeah, even the top lane, Mickey, gonna be bailed out just barely by Insania with the cookie, and you could see the tango going to work there, keeping him.
Mid is relatively even. Bottom also huge punish by Koifa. Just realized he is crushing Ana.
Instant enchant, removing the Inkswell. Koifa not sure who to go for. They actually kill Mickey at the top lane, but at the same time, they got the shockwave skewer back onto No-Tail, but Ana and No-Tail just fight back and put the pressure on Taiga instead.
I think the lanes will likely stay pretty static until ults come up.
Trying to hit him with the stomp there, but Ana in Chancellor wears out. Get a little bit more damage on him while he's not able to unwind it. And he only has the stick. Now, he does have raindrops, and that may actually... Whoa! It won't save him at all. They just run him over, quite literally, in this bottom lane. Thompson looking for the punish here. TP's out and is going to go for the kill on the Taiga, which he very likely should have here with the combo. Actually doesn't have it. Still on cooldown for a bit, but I have to imagine Taiga is probably still going to die here eventually, as he's just being body blocked in at one creep doing some work. Slow him down. Now no longer having the heal. They finally get the toss to finish him off.
Yeah, but you're going to take that all day if you're Liquid. Sumail is just hanging out middle. Yeah,
that was a close one.
Perhaps just to get some defensive wards up. I don't think you can make a play with just these two. Oh, Thompson's with them. Does he have Blink? No. Still a ways.
Cut over. They see Koifa right now. Smoke breaks. They're going to go for him. Koifa going to be the target of all this aggression with the Inkswell combination and actually the Hoodwink ultimate as well. They do have enough magic damage burst to clear out anybody.
Down lanes if desired.
Whoa. A cookie 3-man stun into a centaur 3-man stun, and now the Ember Spirit's here. God. What an insane combo from Insania and Taiga. A deadly support duo.
Minotaur was off-angled, then he rotated around, gets it off.
Koifa, he was the one threatening to be able to kill Ana, but now he's going to find himself inside the Chronosphere. The Hoodwink shot goes out, the RP. It was so close to being there, but he dies instead. Insania trying to go for a TP out. No bash from Ana, so he is able to get away. Taiga, a little bit sturdier here. Only has the 1 level of his heal, though, and so it probably means there's no way out for him. Sumail is going to come in, though. They're going to try and fight this one with Mickey. They actually are saying they've already used all of their burst damage. Maybe we can fight this one. Mickey has to be able to jump away. Thompson finally does die. The haste rune of Sumail allows him to be able to chase him down. Now he's going for, he does manage to morph into strength here, so this chain stun will only really poke at him a bit, but Sumail ultimately is not in any real threat. It's being on cooldown.
Oh, bottom lane. He doesn't have Blink yet.
Doesn't have it just yet and is going to be caught as Mickey's going to make his rotation over. Taiga slowing him down. Now, Thompson is still very tanky. It's going to take a while, but sadly, nobody from OG is even close. I think they saw that OG, they brought some heroes top lane, and they're saying, guys, if they're top, Thompson's all alone bottom, let's just go for him. Trying to go for the combo. That's enough burst damage. And Koifa getting caught in the crosshairs as well there as he tried to go for a desperate skewer RP to stop that combo on Sumail. This heavy yet, so he's not being rewarded with hero kills or anything.
This is the combo, though. Inkswell, Tiny go forward. You probably find it killing almost anybody. Mickey's going to be the guy.
There it is. Chain stun, silenced, and then a follow-up stun on top of that. They've got the...
And Seb has no idea.
Yeah, he's just going to walk right on by. If only it seems like Roshan Aegis. And now we're going to go for a fight. As they're all nearby, they can immediately try and force something out of Seb as the shots start coming in for the Mortimer's Kisses. On point, a couple of them land, but now he's beginning to get away. Taiga looks to just get in there right now, trying to force whatever he can. He's soul-bound up next to the Morphling. Morphling playing the back line. The burst damage is too much. Taiga gets taken out. The waveform forward gets him out of the Chronosphere, but gets into the bushbag. Meanwhile, Insania is probably going to die, but the RP skewer onto 2. They have the burst damage to be able to take anybody down. They get Thompson, but Ana does manage to sneak away. Now with the Inkswell, he turns back out of Koifa, hoping for bashes here, but the 7,700 net worth on him. It's Sumail. And the difference between him and anybody else that is currently making the difference. But OG not ones to slow down after a lost team fight. They're going to move forward and try and take it even against the Aegis here. Sumail battling it out right now. Does manage to morph into strength, but he's losing some of his allies. A bash, a timely one at that, as Koifa ends up falling into his grave. They turn around and go for Thompson, as Sumail is trying to pump out the damage as fast as possible, but a beautiful bushwhack into an Inkswell. Fortunately, Mickey's able to dodge it with a sleight of fist, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't have the remnants out. Thompson is still alive through all of this when Taiga's poking at him. Sumail, he falls. His second life is coming up, but Thompson, he's getting healed up. Taiga now falls, and Sumail on his extra life has no allies behind him. He will run to the safety of the tier 2. All right, that was good space. In fact, we're even going to take this mid tower, it's looking like, as they do have the glyph. They're going to stall this out just a little bit with double chains. Koifa, skewer back into tier 2, pushing him in as deep as possible. Does have the cooking on top of that when they actually do manage to burst down Ana. Insania of the Faceless Void Chronosphere. Saksa gonna be spotted here. Yule Scepter dodging both the Impetus as well as the Shotgun Blast. Taiga, he does have... Okay, he's gonna be broken now. Seb, a little bit easier time putting in the damage, but unless it's a Faceless Void, it won't really matter that much. Mickey, he really wants to kill the supports, and Sumail has a fresh round from that shotgun. Does manage to bring down, and he got off the more strength, so he's surviving for now, but they're in dangerous position. Mickey trying to run away, jumps over to his remnant that's finally over the cliff now, but he doesn't have very many more. Jumps again, RP onto 2, giving Mickey a little bit of room to run. Last team fight, you mean, right? Mm-hmm. So they were able to get a kill on Ana without having to use any big ultimates. But combo, Sumail, barely surviving through it, man. He is very much not afraid of these heroes, apparently, because he wasn't even morphing into strength. Now they managed to kill the Grimstroke and are chasing down Seb. Seb, a hard hero to bring down, but they do have all these heroes gunning after him. Underneath the tier 2's another tiny combination that is just not quite enough to finish off Sumail. He morphs into strength, throws a gush out to finish off the opposing Tidehunter, and now they've caught Thompson for daring to try and touch Sumail. They will punish him.
Scouts out in front of them.
You can see Koifa is looking exactly for this. Anybody to get close to the ward so we get a skewer back. Way up high in the air, but brought back down hard. Koifa may have to be going down there, but Ana's stuck outside the cliff, and the RP brings him back down into a stun, but they don't have any damage behind it. Now here comes Mickey, gets off the Chronosphere to try and save his own life, but the damage is there from Sumail. Morphing into agility, they know that Seb is caught. The bait around the ward, around the high.
In his RPs, but definitely playing well.
Oh, nice toss back into the silence. Very pretty combo from OG. Now down a minute. It doesn't matter if you have the Aegis. If you lose a hero like one of your cores, like Mickey here, now Taiga potentially caught. They soul bind him together. They're going to chase after for sure. The W Scepter will hold him in place with the Inkswell. He's going to be able to get the stun, trying to concentrate on somebody, but Taiga is certainly not the hero you want to go for here. Does manage to jump away right before Mickey with the buyback, dies immediately. They don't have an RP. They don't have any big damage. Sumail, he's going to try and do bit by bit with this Scotty, focusing on Seb. He's jumping forward, turning into a Faceless Void, Tom locking forward, and then waveforming forward to manage to finish him off. Sumail is going to have to carry this with his 2 supports, and it's actually looking good. The Scotty is tearing apart OG right now. They can't put up with this damage. The Mortimer's Kisses raining in. Saksa, he's going to be the target while the Mortimer's Kisses chase after Ana. They all land, but the range is not quite there. Sumail running low.
They're all 5 here, but they got to be cautious.
They spot Ana. They know at least the carry of OG is here, and they could probably assume the rest are here as well. OG all hiding in the trees now.
Thompson's way too far away. They got to get out of here.
They're going to start TPing out. OG, they make the read, and Mortimer's Kisses being just thrown out, trying to get some vision of anybody here. No Tail does not have a TP scroll, or rather, sorry, he has cooldown on his, but he's not.
So long as it doesn't get countered.
They're going to smoke to the other side of the map. And as he tries to go for the outpost, they're going to surprise Seb. Magic damage raining in is going to be enough. Now, Koifa's going to be able to pull back No Tail as well. Thinking about the skewer, doesn't even need it. 2 quick pickoffs for Team Liquid as they essentially just trying to make a rapid deployment from one side of the map to the other with the smoke.
Really well played. And they've realized, like, they can kill Tide. Sumail just pops all his damage off because he knows that the Enchantress Impetus and, more importantly, the ultimates from Insania will do plenty of damage. And Seb, the one hero on his team who does not have buyback. Liquid should have timers on this. It is the cooldown from that previous fight a few minutes ago, and they're going to push bot.
Yeah, it kind of seems like they may have this read, but Taiga. Fortunately, Thompson didn't feel comfortable staying there for long. Actually blinked out to cancel his tree volley because he knows otherwise Mickey would have grabbed him in the trees with a sleight of fist chains combination. Another round of tree volley. Starts going after Sumail, looking to be able to slow down his damage as best as possible, forcing him to morph into strength. But with another 40 seconds on the clock, Team Liquid look to maybe go for 2, but an RP immediately coming out onto Ana. They need to be able to burst him down now, but it looks like Thompson running interference will allow Ana to be able to get back. Now the tree volley will finish off Koifa most likely. Chronosphere actually catching Sumail as well. Can they actually get him though? He's got a BKB coming up immediately after this. Chronosphere is going to turn it around and immediately start going for Thompson. He gives the cookie, gets the stun off, and there goes Thompson down for 80 seconds. No Tail's going to be up next, maybe in Soxa as well. He has the Undusk, so he will survive through an initial adaptive strike. The E-Blade follows it up, slows him down, but Liquid realize this is a time for objectives. They still have 5 more seconds without the Tidehunter.
No Chronosphere either.
No Chronosphere.
Really,
I mean, they're going to have to somehow defend this. Fortunately, they're still tier 2, actually, so OG, they don't necessarily have to do anything here. Maybe. Thinking about going back in. Inkswell stunning up Sumail for a second here. Also managed to get the silence thanks to the Mindbreaker. Long-range shot. They managed to get the Ravage off of that one. Here comes some Mortimer's Kisses, though. The BKB, the Soulbind, holding in the Morphling as well as the Ember Spear, but the damage is just not there when they have the BKBs active. Ana doesn't seem to be comfortable doing enough damage here. Soxa going to be caught. Yule Scepter buying himself a little bit of time. Meanwhile, Koifa, the offlaners, going to battle on the high ground. King of the Hill happening while Ana is trying to survive against the onslaught of 4 different heroes from Team Liquid. Does manage to bring down Insania. Time walks backwards. Does manage to dodge some of the damage. He's being chased after a disarm put onto Sumail. Allows Ana just to be able to get away for a moment, but Mickey's quick to chase after him. Tree volley raining in. That'll finish off Mickey. Buybacks coming in from OG. They want this Roshan. They want it bad. They need to be able to win this fight right now, but Sumail turning into a faceless void. Once again, time walking backwards and slowing it down. They said, they bought back, guys. We can chill. If we can just disengage, this is good for us. But a tree volley. OG, they're not going to let him get away. A skewer back, skewering him in. They do manage to control him up, but there's no damage. A cookie goes out, controlling up the stun on Ana even more, but a nice bushwhack actually slowing down Sumail now, but now it's OG who are the ones on the retreat. And Seb, he's quite low. He gets waveformed over. Sumail now looking for the kill onto Ana. They can see the end of the game right in front of them. They can kill the big carry, the Glimmer Cape, buys him a little bit of time. He Chronospheres, turns around, goes for the kill onto Sumail. The ghost is coming. Sumail, he's surviving through it bit by bit. Ana needs the bashes, and he needs him now, but he's not quite getting him an Inkswell. A stun, and he does get him. A buyback coming out from Sumail, but Ana's got to get out of here before the hard carry of Liquid arrive. Ana on the run. Koifa on pursuit. Wants to be able to catch him. He's got a Blink Dagger. Might just be able to catch him with a Shockwave Skewer, but no. Ana's out. Time walks away. OG, they're giving a chance here. They don't have Chronosphere. Liquid, if they play this fast enough, they may not even have to worry about Ravage either. And they may just be able to claim Megas. We'll see. 10 seconds left. There is a glyph, so they're going to have to contend with Ravage no matter what. But they may not have to worry about Ana here. The chain stun is there. RP into Cookie, into a shotgun blast that blows off his head. Ana's dead. And that without a carry. Both sides are just hardcore banking on their carry. There's just not much fight left in OG now. They're going to try, though. Thompson throwing out a combo with the tree volley. Double toss, triple toss, maybe, but Koifa's still looking healthy, and ultimately they cannot contend with Sumail. The King is here. He's going to take over the game. The Ravage going out. Maybe they'll kill Koifa here. Another toss, but ultimately now it's Sumail's turn to have a little fun as he turns around, tosses up Thompson, and slams down Seb.
Man, they've played this so well. Shout out to Taiga. He's not going to get too much love for